Look, if you want to score tons of goals in eFootball, then having a proper dangerous CF, center forward in your team is absolutely mandatory. But the real question is, how do you find that dangerous CF? Which CF is actually the best for your team? So to help you with that, I'm here today with the top 10 best CFs. If even one of these 10 players is in your team, guys, then just focus your gameplay around him and start playing. Trust me, no one will be able to stop you from scoring goals. Among these 10 players there are 2 or 3 players who are free to play. So even if you don't have money to buy epic players, you can still use those free players and score a lot of goals in eFootball. So without wasting any time, let's move to our top 10 players. Number 10, Diego Forlan. At number 10, I placed Forlan. The main reason is his player runs. Yes, Forlan has great shooting, especially long-range shooting, but his offensive runs as a CF are not that impressive, which I personally dislike. Also, not every Forlan card performs well. Some cards are great, but some cards are quite average. Let me know in the comments whether your Forlan performs well or misses too many chances. Forlan is famous for long-range shots, but his heading ability and offensive runs are not that strong. Basically, Forlan is the type of CF who stays in front of the defensive line. You pass him the ball, turn, and shoot with either foot. Because of this playstyle, many players don't prefer using him as CF. So I placed Forlan at number 10. Number 09, Erling Haaland. At number 9, I have placed Erling Haaland. Now look, Haaland has many different cards. I'm particularly talking about his goal poacher card. If you have any goal poacher Haaland card, first of all it shouldn't be too old. If it's a recent card, you can definitely use him in your main team. But if you want to see Haaland's maximum potential, use him as a super sub in the second half. Haaland gives you insane finishing, powerful long-range shots, strong heading, and amazing offensive runs, all easily 10 out of 10. However, he has one drawback, which is why I placed him at dribbling. Dribbling is very important for a CF because a good dribble can completely destroy the opponent's defense. But Haaland can't always do that. So if you use Haaland, play 1-2 passes, quick combinations, reach the box and finish. But if you want a dribble-heavy CF, Haaland might feel like a drawback. That's why I placed Haaland at number 9. Number 8, Haji Diouf. At number 8, I placed Haji Diouf, who is more dangerous CF and gave tough to every defense. His runs are top class, 10 out of 10. His joystick dribbling is very smooth because he feels lighter than most CFs. You can do finishing and heading with him. But the reason he is at number 8 is simple. He can do everything, but he doesn't give 10 out of 10 performance in everything. In finishing and heading, sometimes he misses chances. Also, if you don't know joystick dribbling well, you won't be able to fully use Haji Diouf. You need a bit of skill to use him properly. Number 7, Batistuta. At number 7 we have probably the best free epic player Konami ever gave, Batistuta. Most free-to-play players will even say this card is number 1. He has 90 plus finishing, 95 keep ball, great long-range shooting, strong offensive runs, 90 plus speed and acceleration, 90 plus heading, 90 plus physical contact. So aerially he is extremely powerful. However, the drawback is dribbling. He isn't extremely heavy, but he feels somewhere in the middle, sometimes smooth, sometimes heavy. Another reason is that only this specific Batistuta card is top tier. Most of his other cards feel very different. That's why he is number 7. Number 6, Luis Suarez. At number 6 I placed Luis Suarez. If this was the only Suarez card in the game, I would honestly place him in the top 2. This card has great finishing, strong kicking power, good speed, solid heading. But the best thing is that Suarez feels very light. He also has better dribbling, which makes him extremely dangerous. Suarez is also amazing for link-up play. Honestly, I hate facing Suarez in matches. Whenever opponents use him against me, he almost always scores 1 to 3 goals. Number 5, Mbappé free-to-play. At number 5 we finally have a free-to-play player, Mbappé. Honestly, any Mbappé card works. Except for aerial ability, Mbappé is 10/10 in everything. Insane offensive runs, great finishing, extremely light dribbling, very fast. You can literally dribble from half pitch and score. That's why Mbappé easily deserves number 5. Number 4, Samuel Eto'o. Now we enter the most controversial top 4. At number 4 I placed Eto'o. When you don't have Eto'o, you feel like he is the best CF in the game. But since I actually use him, I can confirm that there are better CFs. The biggest advantage is he rarely misses.
If you take 6 shots, 4 will be goals.
But sometimes he feels slightly heavy while dribbling, which can make ball control difficult. So you must give him more dribbling stats to use his full potential. Still, his speed, runs, and finishing are top tier. Number 3, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. At number 3 we have Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Link-up play, dribbling, offensive runs, finishing, heading.
Rummenigge has always been one of the best CFs in all history. But since eFootball 2026, he has slightly dropped in performance.
Sometimes he
misses easy chances, loses headers, gets caught by defenders. That's why I placed him at number 3. Number 02, Big Time Ronaldo. Number 2 I placed Big Time Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has many cards, Fox in the Box and Goal Poacher versions, but only this Big Time card truly deserves a place in this list. Compared to Batistuta, Ronaldo feels slightly less heavy, so you can actually do some dribbling. Everything else is similar.
Great speed, powerful long shots, strong finishing, both foot finishing,
dominant aerial ability, bullet header skill. Many pro players still use this Ronaldo in their main 11. Number 1, Andriy Shevchenko. At number 1, I placed Andriy Shevchenko. Shevchenko may not be the best in aerial play, but everything else is insane. His speed is unbelievable. Even though his dribbling stats don't look very high, in gameplay he feels extremely light. You can easily dribble past 2 or 3 defenders and score. His 1-2 runs are unstoppable, and defenders simply can't catch him. His finishing is also incredible, scoring goals even in impossible situations. That's why, in my opinion, Shevchenko is the best CF in eFootball right now.